Oh, Lisa, Joe, and Jesse are here to play. So let's play Ticket to Ride Legacy. It's Ticket to Ride Legacy on our hardboard games. Melissa, Joe, and Jesse on our hardboard games.
Hello and welcome to the final episode of Ticket to Ride Legends of the West, the Legacy game. If this is your first episode watching, go back. This is the last episode, so you're way behind. First episode, that's what you want to see. Yeah. But if you're coming from episode 11, then you know we don't have a new map piece. We just passed out our tickets and trains. We're keeping all 4 tickets, all of us. We don't have to. Some reason we're doing it. We're going for hard mode. We have these timetables we need to finish. Lots of timetable things to do. But we still don't know what twists await us because now we have to look at the card for the stop card. So this is the stop card for 1898. Read the back of this for setup. Hunt for Mama O'Connell. Just like we predicted that
gotta get her.
You gotta catch her, even though she's a friend of mine. It's time to bring Mama O'Connell to justice. The reward is great, and she has fewer and fewer places left to hide. If this is the first time you play Ticket to Ride Legacy, get postcard 200. I'll get that in a second. Let me finish reading. If anyone has played the campaign, get postcard 300 or 400 instead. Well, that's interesting, because then it says
you could play
replay.
it again.
Yeah.
That's nice. Nice bit of knowledge.
Read both sides of the card out loud. It will give you instructions for how to hunt for and arrest Mama O'Connell. Keep it handy for the duration of the game. All right, so we're going to go get 200 right now. Not a lot of cards.
Mama O'Connell.
I mean, I say not a lot of postcards left. There actually quite a few. All right, let's go over that. So, how to hunt for Mama O'Connell. At the beginning of your turn, you may put one of your completed tickets face up in front of you. Then do the following. Draw one of the following postcards. 201, 202, 203. Read it secretly to yourself. Return it to the postcard. Leave your ticket face up. You cannot use it again for this purpose. So that's the hunt. How to arrest her. During your turn, you may try to arrest Mama O'Connell. To do this, announce one city name out loud. Get postcard 204 and read it secretly to see if you're correct. If you nab her, collect your $40 reward. You only get one guess. If you are incorrect, you have lost your chance to arrest her.
Right.
Once Mama O'Connell has been arrested, she cannot be arrested again.
No double jeopardy.
Yeah, well, that's assuming they let her out.
Now I grabbed me up that robber. Let's see if I can get me a Mama O'Connell.
Yeah. That's the big grab. All right, so we got government grants again. Starting with the player with the caboose, going clockwise. We did it like in reverse order. I missed that detail.
I think we did it clockwise, didn't we?
No, we went you, Joe, me. That's reverse clockwise.
We went in.
Either
We
way,
went in
player order.
Yeah, we went in
The winner went, and the loser went, and then the second loser went, and then the winner went.
We're going clockwise anyway in this time because Joe won last game anyway. So, claim one route up to 4 spaces long. Do not play train cards for this. Then do this for a total of 3 routes for each player. Same as before, just don't put track beds, all that other stuff. Yeah, so we get to do this 3 times up to 4.
Consult the tickets.
And now we hit pause, and you'll notice at the top it says final tally. So that's cool. Yeah, consult your tickets, decide how you want to do it.
Going, because this is what I wanted to do the last time, but I was not allowed.
You weren't allowed.
In the haunted area. And I wanted to do this last time.
You broke the curse, right.
I broke my curse, so I can go from Phoenix to Santa Fe.
My turn next.
And I get $4 from my blues.
I'm going Phoenix to El Paso. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Aiming for reds. Oh well, I did it. I committed.
I'll go Baja to
Hermosillo.
Hermosillo.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's Gray Path.
I don't have. I got the tunnel guy, not the gray one.
So you get $4, right? And I should get the chance to buy one of these.
2 for each bridge. Is that right?
It's whatever it would be when you play a normal. Yeah.
It's 2 bridges there. So I'll pay $1 and buy a map piece, I guess. I mean, I'm not going to search because that'd be silly. Do you want to buy a map piece?
Yeah. How much is it?
$1.
I'm not in the area, am I? I'm like a
You are not. You're in the haunted wastes. So it's back to you, Melissa.
I'm going from Santa Fe to Dodge City.
I guess they do this kind of like to speed up the game. Kind of like a Prelude does for Terraforming Mars. Oops. We'll go over here to Savannah. I'll take a car off the top.
I will. Let's see.
There's a lot of options here.
I'll take the New Orleans, Nashville.
All right. Don't forget to mark these off on your timetable.
Oh, yes, my timetable.
I'll take a card.
I left my pen out there. Took it out of my pocket earlier.
All right, so I've gone from Phoenix to Santa Fe. Mark those off. Phoenix to Santa Fe. Dodge City.
There's you $1.
Yeah, don't mark your...
Who's $1?
Your
Oh, my $1?
Yeah, because I went.
Oh, right. Did you draw your card for New Orleans?
Yes.
I already got those 2 cities, but these 2... All right, Melissa, back to you, right?
Let's see. I was trying to see if there's any more 4 paths that would behoove me at this point right now.
We're doing 3 of these or 2?
3.
3. Yeah.
Yeah, they're really pushing us through. And that's okay.
We'll go.
Oh, I should collect $4 for the white path here for my estate agent. It's never mattered in a 3-player game. I just kind of lay them on there. Oops, not add $1, remove $1, add a 5. You know what you want?
I'm debating between 2 routes.
It's like taking an order. You know what you want to get?
Just a moment.
I don't know.
I don't know either. Okay.
Indeed.
I give you one.
Give a card.
Yeah, I could give you this.
Is it to me?
So I'm going to Chicago.
That's to me. Oh, but you're getting a blue path.
Yeah, so I'm getting money. That was the best one as far as blues and 4 I could do. And I owed you a card.
Sure.
Now I get 4 buckaroos. And those are my 3. And I mark off Chicago. Yeah, I already have that, but I did not have Duluth. So I mark off Duluth.
I'll give you $1. I'll go from Houston to Little Rock, which will give me money for being red. Why can't the whole game be like this? You don't have to play cards. You just put down trains wherever you want. It'll be a really quick game. So I'm getting $5, putting back a 1. Big city bonus. I'll take a card off the top. And that's my turn. Go ahead, Joe. And then we start playing the actual game.
Yeah, like for reals.
For reals. The final game. We're here. Big things happening. Oh, I should mark things down, shouldn't I?
I'll go.
Hey, Rap. Figure out and see how much I can gamble. I did pick up a treasure card. I don't know if I'm going to use it.
I'll go Houston to New Orleans.
It's a thing. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to do it. But it didn't make sense to gamble without cards, so I'll just keep... I don't know. Too risky. All right, Melissa, we're off and running. Oh, right, yeah, the display. Here we go. The final game. It all comes down to this. There's so much stuff in our vaults, stocks, other things, postcards. I don't know who's gonna get this or how they're gonna do it.
I need this blue. Oh wait, I'm going to choose from the top first.
Straight up draw, no more psychic abilities.
And then I'll take this blue.
I'm gonna play. Let me move that away. I'm gonna play 2 greens. We're gonna go from San Antonio, Houston along the gray path. I'll take one off the top, please. For my large city. Thank you. Go ahead, Joe.
I'll take a green one. And I'll take this red one.
Blue from the top. Blue from the top.
1 green. Vancouver, Seattle, along the gray path.
A very much coveted spot area over there in the original games.
Huh?
Those one.
Oh, yeah.
These.
Kind of similar. Well, Spokane wasn't there, but I think Vancouver, Seattle was.
All right, I'm going to do 1 red and go from Nashville to Little Rock. And I owe y'all.
You owe us big time.
Big monies.
Yep. Route stealer.
There you go.
The company trail, don't you know?
I'm 1 yellow. Go from Bangor to Quebec.
Becky.
I get to mark off Bangor, Quebec on my thingamabob.
So player 1 white here. Go from Seattle to Portland. Go ahead.
Take this green one. And I'll take a white one.
Use 2 whites as a locomotive. This 1 green to go from Detroit to Buffalo.
Now, is this part of your path, or are you just doing timetables?
Both. But I have now finished a column on my timetable.
So if we recall the last game.
And it is part of my route. Oh no, my train fell over. Buffalo to Detroit. Oh, and I owe I owe you a buck.
Yep. Here we go. Pass me one off the top, please. Take one of the yellows. Thank you. Oh, gosh.
Ah!
Could have been 2 off the top. That's my lesson. I just gotta do that.
Take a black one.
Always do 2 off the top.
I'll take a blue. Oh, event. Our
First event of the game. Let's see what we get here.
Lewisburg puts out contracts.
Oh, we haven't made it there yet.
I'm gonna get rid of that card one day.
A little too early.
Whose turn is it, mine?
Yep, yours.
1 red card. Going to New Orleans. That'll get me $5. Put back a 1 card off the top, please, for my big city. And go ahead.
I'll take a black one. And I'll take a white one.
Okay, 2 blues. From Buffalo to Montreal. Yeah, Buffalo to Montreal. So you have $4 for the blues. But I owe you $1. And I get to mark off Montreal. Oh, discards.
1 red card. We're going from Tampa to Miami. I get 5. Bring back the 1. And that's big city, Tampa.
I'm going to play 3 greens and go from Norfolk to Charleston. And I get $4.
2 off the top.
One red card. Let's go from Charleston to Savannah. We'll take a car off the top. We'll collect our 5 or 4. Throw back a 1. 5. Go ahead, Joe. Need to get this ghost train moving. In fact, it should have moved earlier whenever we were doing the free tracks.
We didn't do a white.
Take one off the top.
I did a white.
Where?
Mobile to Savannah.
Oh, so.
Because I collected money for it. It's actually better that we wait,
Take
because
another.
that way Melissa could get burned here
All right, I'm done.
with curses.
One white train
Ooh,
from
here it is.
Montreal
to
to
Quebec.
Quebec.
Roll your doom. Why would you roll it at your trains?
Just show their demise.
1, 2, 3. She's cursed.
Ah, what happens now?
I don't know. You tell us.
Here, this is discard. When an event instructs you to collect dollars, you do not collect.
That's not bad.
No, it's not that terrible.
All right.
All right, moving on. And I already had
One off
Quebec
the top?
and Montreal marked, yeah.
Let's make it another one off the top. I'm okay with that. Go ahead.
I'll take one off the top. And I'll take this green one.
I'll take one from the top. I'll take another from the top. 2 from the top. And up.
2 off the top. Interesting.
I'm going to do 2 greens to go from Dallas to San Antonio.
Dallas to San Antonio. 2 greens, okay. You've been using a lot of stickers. There's a fresh one. There's a used one. Dallas to San Antonio. Green track.
And that means money.
Yeah. And a card for you because Dallas is big.
It's booming.
It's a boom
I got an
town.
event card.
All right, that works.
A new horizon. When this card joins shuffle the event, long as the event. That seems to come out.
Yeah, it seems to come out more than it should.
Well, last game it took a while before it did, but other times it's come out fairly.
We didn't get a new event, did we?
No, that.
Oh, I mean, we're hunting Mama O'Connell.
Yeah, so everybody remember how that works?
How are we supposed to just?
I haven't finished any tickets yet.
Aren't we supposed to have some more information or something?
You're supposed
No,
to
it's-
be. You have to finish a ticket.
Yeah.
And then if you finish a ticket, you can put it in front of you. But I haven't finished any tickets, so.
At the beginning of your turn, you may put one of your completed tickets face up in front of you, and then draw one of the postcards, either
then you
1,
draw one of the
2, or
postcards.
3.
Yeah. See, I haven't.
And read it
finished
secretly to yourself, and so that'll probably give you more information about how to actually arrest her.
I just got the new horizon card again.
You gotta do it again.
Shouldn't have complained about it.
Yeah. That's how it works.
I'll show you. I'll just keep showing up. You'll shuffle forever.
Oh my, oh boy.
Oh me, oh my. Oh me, oh my, oh me, oh my.
Transcontinental Rail.
Not even close.
I'm very far. Well,
We're all pretty far.
got a build in the middle.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I just drew one for my big
Oh,
city.
okay.
My
Okay.
Oh,
big
is that
city bonus.
event?
Right.
Yeah, that's.
All right then.
All right, I'm going to use this blue here to go from Omaha to Davenport. I'm after you, Mama O'Connell. She can have this card. That's for Mama O'Connell. And I get a card for the big city. And it's blue, so I get $4.
True. 2 black cards.
And I get over Omaha to Davenport.
Yeah. Going Davenport, St. Louis, and
I
then
finished a row. Omaha.
gonna cash this
Davenport.
out for 5 ones. Because I gotta give Melissa one. Here's $1 for you.
Yay, thank you.
Can you get a card?
Oh, yes, because Davenport is the city I blessed with population all those years ago.
All right, I'm going to do 2 blues to go from Houston to Dallas.
Sure, I can't help but think
Okay,
we're
go.
in each other's way here. Slightly. I don't know. Maybe you wanted to go
I think
Dallas.
we're all right.
Oh, we're all right. All right.
My turn.
Looks like a tangled web.
I'm going to use this one red train to go from Omaha to Kansas City. And oh, Mama caught yet another card, so she'll get that. And I mark down Kansas City.
One off the top, please. Event card.
Aftershock in Nuevos Angeles.
Nobody is over there, so we don't have to worry about that. What's this?
Your card, because you had an event.
Right, right. Okay, so that's my one off the
Wait, sure, it's
top.
not another event.
Then I will take another off the top.
I'll take the black one. And I'll take one off the top.
All right. I will. 2 off the top.
3 yellows. One from Little Rock to New Orleans. And Melissa $1. And I'll get a card off the top. Thank you. Melissa, there you go. Oh, it's an event card, of course it is.
Black market maps. When this card is visible, you may buy 1 treasure map after claiming a route in the region that is not in Sierra Madre for $2.
They're really trying to make me go treasure hunting, huh?
Oh, so it's saying after you
You spend
put down a
$2.
train.
Yeah, wherever you are. I mean, treasure hunting's kind of cool.
It's my turn.
I believe it is.
Okay. I'm going to do 4 blacks to go between Omaha to Cheyenne.
Omaha to Cheyenne.
And a Mama O'Connell card or...
Yep, go for those cards.
I'll do a black.
I plan on gambling.
Oh, I'm going to buy a map for 2.
When is it?
I think it's just anything that's completed. While this card is available, you may buy 1 treasure map after claiming a route in a region that is not Sierra
Okay.
Madre for 2.
So yeah, totally.
All right, I'll take a map.
Okay, let the gambling begin. If not, we'll sell them all for $5 later.
I kind of think maybe that might be a better deal. I don't know.
What say you, Melissa?
I'm going to use 2 black trains to go from. I might have to use those as a locomotive.
Where are you going? Detroit
Yeah.
to Chicago?
And I think I need to go down to Cincinnati. So I'm going to use these with my locomotive engineer and use them as a locomotive and put the white and go from Detroit to Cincinnati. Take the card, and I owe you $1. And I roll the white, the ghost dice for the white,
Yeah.
and I mark off Cincinnati, and I completed another row.
Let's go Baltimore to Philadelphia with 1 red card. There you go. Oh, before we do that, I have to capture or attempt to hunt. Because that has to happen. At the beginning of my turn, put 1 completed ticket face up in front of me. I'm going to put San Antonio to Charleston, which is done. And then draw one of the following postcards, 201, 202, 203. Does anybody want to choose for me? And the reason is to throw any speculation out the window, I guess. I don't know. I was thinking 202. Just somewhere in the middle. I've had bad luck with the gold things last game. So I figure if I take it out of my hands. But no, I'm going to take 202. Okay, so 202. I have to read this privately. Yeah, secretly to myself. Oh, return it to the post office. Oh, so everyone, I'm guessing if you read all 3, you're going to know where she is, but this is probably going to be a hint for some city, like a lead. So, okay. Wow. Okay, that's information.
Wait, You don't read anything to us?
Absolutely not. You gotta earn.
Okay.
You gotta earn it yourself. No, it's a straight up telling you where she is. But so to make an arrest, I have to just announce one city, and you only get one guess ever. So it's best to know all three things. But I just learned a bunch, so I gotta finish some tickets, so I can hurry up and get the rest of the clues done. All right, now the one card.
And you did this, and you get a card.
You get a card, and then
You get some money.
and I get money, the $5 thing. Return $1. Now it's over to Joe.
I'm gonna draw one off the top.
Oh,
Here.
and the $2 thing, I do want to do that. For treasure?
Yep. And I'm gonna draw another one off the top. And I'm done.
This yellow
Did you? Oh, yeah, you go. Whatever.
and this yellow. And I'm done.
Philadelphia.
Don't look at the card.
Let's go from Albany to Montreal with one red. I would normally earn $4, but I'm going to spend 2 of it on a treasure map. And
Take one off the top. And I'll take another one. Oh, wait, let's see. I'll take a red.
And I'm going to use 2 yellows to go from Detroit to Pittsburgh. And I get a card for big city.
I'm going Albany, New York. I'll take a card for big city. And I'll pay $2 for map.
How many treasure things? There are two left on
There's
the
2 left.
All right. I'm gonna do 2 white.
Oh, you did a white just now, didn't you?
Yellow.
Oh, you did a yellow.
I
Okay,
did
so
yellow.
you'll do white.
2 white
1, 2.
to go from Chihuahua to Hermosillo or something.
Oh, yeah. Hermosillo.
Hermosillo.
Hermosillo. We are not Spanish speaking. That is our best guess.
And I can pay $1 for one map, right?
You can, or you can search for treasure if you think you have enough.
I have 3. I'll buy another map
All
for
right.
$1.
Melissa.
Take a card from the top. And
A 1 white train. I'm going from Baltimore to Norfolk, which is big city bonus. And I'll pay $2. That's a white, so I get 4, so I'll just take 2. And then draw a treasure map. That should be me.
Okay. I'm gonna draw one. I'll draw another one.
Melissa.
1 yellow. Chicago to Cincinnati. One for you. 1 for you.
Just giving out money. I want cards.
Sorry.
1 blue.
I already have Chicago.
Going Nuevos Angeles
Oh,
to Baja
What's that thing about Bob?
for $2.
Say.
Draw a card.
I want to do it. It was.
The map?
Because then I put down a train
Yeah.
so I can get a map.
$2 for a map.
$2 for map, please. Thank you.
Wow.
Yellow,
A
some
little late, huh?
noodles. I just remembered.
Whose fault
It
was
says I
that?
can't collect any money. Doesn't mean I can't pay no money.
That's true. All right, Joe, go ahead.
I'm gonna draw a card. And I'll take a green. Look, there's a
Oh,
white.
there's a white. Well, we're gonna have to start shuffling some discards soon. Actually, right now.
Here's my pile. Although it doesn't look like I played that much. I'm kind of all over the
Oh,
place.
this is my 1 yellow discard from before. Discard here.
So whose turn did that happen on?
Nice.
Mine.
Oh, okay.
Because I just finished in the white pattern.
That's right. right. Here we go. We're back. What's
So now
Melissa's?
my turn.
Yep.
Alright. Need. I'm gonna use
Mm-hmm.
go Davenport to Chicago.
Give me a Bucker card.
You can have this card. I will take a card for Big City. And I get $4 for it being blue.
If you want to buy a map.
Oh yes, that map. Yes, thank you. I would like to buy a map.
Here's a map.
Thank you. Let's see how many maps I got now. Oh, I have 4. Let's see if they're all different.
I'm gonna play 2 black. We're going down here. We're gonna go treasure hunting.
What happens if it's not different?
That means you can't use them in the same hunt. You can only use unique ones in the same hunt. So that's gonna be a different stack. All right, let's hunt for treasure. I got 4 shots at this, even though I have 6 cards. Clear. Clear. Number 3 is a bad. Oop.
Also.
Ugh.
4s are bad.
Oh my gosh.
5 is a bad. Oh, 6.
Oh, what?
Bad, bad, bad.
Well,
Bad.
that's it. Awesome. Cursed treasure.
I guess because the cursed player shuffled.
these.
And I'm the cursed player. So I just brought curse.
I guess so. That was my turn.
That was a thing.
I'm going to do 3 blues. And I will go to between Chihuahua and Monterey.
Chihuahua and Monterey.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 3 blues.
Mm-hmm.
What would you like to do? Search or map?
A lot of skulls just left.
Yeah,
So the
I know,
odds
but
are
that wasn't-
better.
That wasn't. No, I don't know. I'll buy another map for $1.
$1. Yeah, I gotta gamble harder. That's on me, I guess.
Okay, I'm going to take one from the top. And grab this green. And I did not put anything down, so I can't buy a map.
I'm gonna play 4 blues. We're going from El Paso to San Antonio. We're gonna gamble again. Except this time, we're gonna gamble harder.
Oh, when are we supposed to do these Mama O'Connell things? Just any time on our turn?
At the start of your turn, I think is what he said.
At the
Okay.
start of your turn.
Okay, so it's at the start of the turn, because I just realized I finished something like last
Sure.
turn. Didn't realize, so I'll do that next turn.
I did the wrong one. I meant to do this. Honestly, it doesn't matter. That connects it too. So I guess I'll stick with it. I honestly meant to do this.
I wish you had done that one.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, that's all right.
It connects me either way, so it doesn't.
Yeah,
That's
go
probably
for
what
it.
I had going in
Yeah.
my head.
That's okay.
I mean, yeah, I meant to block you. No. I'm going to search for treasure again. But this time, searching harder. Here we go. Got my 4 cards. Let's search.
Okay.
Search begin.
1. Pass.
Clear.
Pass.
Oh,
That's-
one.
yeah, that's 1, 4, 5, that's 1.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, another.
7.
Oh, that's another, man.
Oh, come on.
I'm telling you, I shuffled them. Nobody, nobody gonna get nothing until shuffled again. First player shuffle.
The first search really ruined my brain on that. Being that it only failed like 3 times, I was like, that's easy.
And I'll do. Oh wait, on the start of my turn, I have Hermosillo to Monterey.
Oh, that's short.
Yep.
Which one do you want to see?
I'll take the first one.
201.
Mm-hmm.
Don't show it to anyone. Let's avert your eyes.
Can't see.
So it's given him a hint about her location. It might say, like, where she was last seen. Kind of like a where in the world is Carmen Sandiego situation going on.
Okay.
Get that card. Shouldn't have kept that.
You good with that?
Yeah.
I'm going to just put it under the banknotes because Go ahead, Melissa. Do you want to look at a card?
No, that was my turn.
Oh, you
I
haven't
just
started your turn.
I just started my turn.
Do you want to finish your turn?
Yes, I would like to do the rest of my turn.
Because you were just sitting there, so.
Yeah, no, I would like to do other. I'm going to do 3 green to go from
What was it that?
El Paso to Hermosillo.
Okay.
and you get $4. And any more treasure? Or a search?
I'll try a search.
Is this little train?
That's your guess, Omaha? I think that's a pretty good one. That's the built-in place she was in, right?
Is this little train supposed to be right here?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Okay, so now I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do my search.
Ooh.
Oh wait, let me see how many. I did. All right, I'll start. There's 1,
Oh.
2,
Ugh. 3.
3, 4, 5.
These are all uniques, right?
Yeah, I got E, F, and A.
E, F, and A.
There's another one.
We got B.
Is that 3, 6, 7,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
8?
Oh.
This isn't unique, so I'm not.
Oh, you're out.
Oh.
Yeah, I got 2 non-uniques here. Which I don't like that
Return
unique
to the
thing.
scene of the crime.
I believe it. That's a pretty good spot. I should just call it out.
All right, my turn. At the start of my turn, I will reveal that I've gone from Omaha to Pittsburgh.
All right. Which would you like to see? The 1, 2, or 3?
Yeah, I have gone from Omaha to Pittsburgh.
1, 2, or 3?
Number 1.
Good, because that's here. Jerry knows what that is. I'm about to find out what that is. No, I'm not about to find it out. Don't forget to read the back. Retain it in your memory banks. Finish your turn. Only one person's getting that $40. What a thing.
2 greens. Go from Kansas City to Oklahoma City. And I get a card for going to big Oklahoma City. And I get Oklahoma City marked on here. And that thing's still out, so I will buy a bubble for $2.
Pay it up. I mean, I don't know why. The gambles are all losses anyway.
That's my 2 green train there. And turn stone.
I need to focus. And 1 off the top. Oh, I didn't even look at my hand. Got my replacement.
Lewisburg puts out contracts.
No, I'm not there yet.
No one's there.
No. Well, I can't get money anyway.
Is that the...
I'm
Yeah,
cursed.
you can't take money.
Can't take the money. Even if they tried to give it to me. He's like, here, have some money. No, I can't take it. No.
What did...
Oh my, oh my.
I'll take 1 off the top. And I'll take another one off the top.
My turn?
Yep.
1 white train to go from Oklahoma City to Dodge City.
Makes sense.
Drive
Roll ghost die.
Ooh.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come back around. She'll be
I
coming
I
around.
get a card for big Oklahoma City. And let me make sure Dodge City's marked off on here. Yeah, I do have Dodge City marked off.
Your turn's done?
And Oklahoma City.
You can check that on your own time.
Yeah.
Okay. 1 white card. We're going from Charlotte to here. That's a big city bonus. I get to roll this thing for 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, so lucky. You're so lucky. All right, so I rolled. Oh, collect. Throwing back a 1, collecting a 5. Never mind, I seem to be out, so I'll just take my 1 back and take 4. And cash in some 5s. Go ahead, Joe.
I'm going to do 1 red to go from Tampa to Jacksonville. And I get a card.
I'm going to take 1 card from the top. And 1 more card from the top. Oh, dang it. I didn't do it.
The search?
My thingy. To finish. That's the whole reason I went to Dodge Cities.
Well, you can do it next time.
Okay.
No one's catching her before that.
It's fine. It's just something. I put it right here to remind myself, and then I didn't do it. So I was drawing cards. Because I had something else in mind. Okay, this is my next thing. And then this. And then this. Too much.
2 greens.
Okay.
Going from Pacific Haven to San Francisco. That's worth $4 to me. Go ahead, Drew.
I'm going to do 2 reds to go from Miami to Jacksonville.
I got a feeling that's for your timetable.
Oh, yeah, I need to fill that out.
Oh. Well, maybe not that.
Oh, my turn. All right, now I'm going to do the thing for Mama O'Connell search. All right, so I finished from Phoenix to Bangor.
Yes, you have. So which one do you want?
Card the second one.
All right. Okay, so I'm guessing what they do if you play in future games is change the city.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what that adds in probably to what you can do with this after you're finished, since you're going to play with the whole board.
Yeah, or if you play with a whole new game.
So,
You know, just knowing that you played before and you went to a different city just so you don't know the tricks.
No, you know what I'm saying? It's like the you can use this again for just regular games. And so they'll add that to random.
I already know this one, so.
Although I don't know how they would do that with the, I guess maybe you would, I guess they have some other sets of cards, or they just give you one hint.
I think they have other sets of cards.
Okay. Yeah.
It takes just 3 cards.
3 cards, yeah. Yeah, so I guess they could have multiple.
I guess 4, including the base card. Yeah, that was the beginning of your turn.
Oh, okay.
You're
So-
just staring once again. Everybody just stares into oblivion after seeing.
Just so sad after the Mama O'Connell.
Okay, so 2 black trains to go from Santa Fe to El Paso. And now I search for the treasure. Oh, those are discard.
You want to search for treasure?
Yes, let me mark my thingamabob. Where did I just come from? Santa Fe
To El
to El
Paso.
Paso. All right. I'm gonna, for the first time, search for treasure.
Just your unique ones.
Yes.
Okay.
Largest stack of uniques.
You ready?
Yes. Ready.
Not good. There's 1. Good.
4, 5. Oh, come on. Still though. 7, 8, 9. Ah.
10. Yay! I found treasure!
How many was that? Like 3? I could have done that.
I found
Could have done that too.
Where's the lucky pin?
I'm guessing it's gonna be $25.
Okay. I scratched the number 4,
That's
correct?
a gamble.
Yeah.
And these go to the bottom of the.
It's a cross.
Yeah, but look for the dollar amount.
I think instead of taking a map, I guess you could just take a map. You can exchange one for another
27.
one.
27. That's pretty good. Yeah, let me check. Yeah, I do recall that being a thing.
I think there's 2 of each, right? Is that how it goes, or 3?
There's 3 of each.
Okay, yeah, so you can exchange one.
25, 67.
Yeah, it says you may return any duplicate maps you have to the bottom of the treasure deck and draw an equal number. That would have been nice. I just forgot about it.
Oh. Could I have used another one of those things? Because I just realized I had duplicates.
How many do you have?
2 duplicates.
Yeah, how many maps total do you have?
I had 5.
She played 3. I put it at the bottom already.
I just take the bottom
Oh,
part.
she wants to exchange
She
one.
wants.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess.
Okay, yeah, just so I'm just like, wait, I just keep 2 sames.
I mean, you just won the treasure. It doesn't seem like we should be.
Yeah.
Cutting you.
Keep up with your map.
Yeah.
All right. That's it. That's my turn.
What a hope.
Mm-hmm.
2 of us gallantly searching to see her Madre, and then she just stumbles upon it.
Uh-huh.
Can't even keep her map straight.
Like, wait, where those maps go?
I think my thing switched to Celsius.
She's like, I was looking down and I saw I had 2 of the exact same maps, and then I looked between them and there was treasure right there.
Right there. I'll take a yellow. Red, please. That's my turn.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna do one white to go between New York and Philadelphia. And I get a card.
My turn.
X marks the spot.
It's hard to take it all the treasure.
I thought it was a crease in the paper.
All right, I will take this one blue here. This blue here. And that's my turn.
I'm gonna have to shuffle soon.
Oh yeah, I only have a few cards
I
there.
have my stack just in the meantime.
Discards. We'll have to shuffle.
I'll take a yellow. One off the top, please.
I'll take a green one. And I'll take this one. Okay, it's a vent.
Oh, no bad.
A new horizon, yay.
Shuffle time.
Oh, I'll shuffle the other cards because we need a new
Why are we blurry all of a sudden? You were blurry the whole time. Anyway, so I'm not feeling confident in this one. In fact, looking around, I see Melissa has a nice long train, but then Joe and I are just kind of segmented all over the board.
Yeah, she has that. She got the treasure, and she has the most information about Donald. So this could be
your game. First and last,
she's gonna
maybe?
close it out, bookend it. She opened it up and then closed it.
That could work.
All right.
We'll see.
The event is Aftershock in Los Angeles.
That hurts my train.
Okay,
Oh,
so
no,
this
your
one gets
train.
punched,
I'll punch it.
and then
In
this
the
one gets
mouth.
retired too.
Yeah,
It hurt my.
Does that mean we draw
Yeah,
another one?
Another event.
I think we would draw another one, right?
That's
what we did.
little train.
Workers' strike. While this card is visible, players may not claim a round unless they have a set of cards that goes at least one locomotive.
Yeah, that one sucks. Don't like that.
I like that I have a locomotive engineer for just such an
I
occasion.
mean, it's not bad.
But
It's-
still, you're
I don't want
burning-
to spend extra.
You're burning two cards instead of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, we would just be burning.
that's the part I don't like.
Burning
But if they're,
locomotives
like,
that we didn't come out.
Two
but
different colors. Sometimes I like that. It's like, oh, I'm not getting the right color. Oh,
You're still paying extra for what you.
That's true.
I was taking one off the top.
Yes.
All right, over to Melissa.
Mm-hmm.
I will play this one locomotive with this here blue. I can do that. Go from Cincinnati to Knoxville, right here, which means I owe. Yours can have. I have to get some one. One is here. I take one. You take one, and I get $4. So I'll take a 5. Get back a 1. Go for the blues.
You pay the extra?
Yeah, I use the locomotive.
You used the locomotive, but you pay an extra locomotive.
You have to pay an extra.
Yeah.
Oh, so I need 2 blues.
Oh, it says no way. Unless the set of cards you use includes at least one locomotive.
Oh,
So like
okay.
I have
Yeah.
blues.
You're good.
Okay.
yeah,
yeah.
so she's all right.
Yeah.
It's not a.
Okay, that's not nearly as bad.
Yeah. So you just have to have a locomotive with the
Sure.
cards, not an extra.
I'll take one off the top. And I'll take the red. There you go.
I will go from Boston to Bangor.
And y'all are still building stuff?
Yeah, I'll take a card.
Hey, time roller. This is the conclusion. It's all gonna end after this.
Alright, I'm gonna use this white and then these 2 here to make a locomotive. So I'm gonna go from Knoxville to Charlotte and grab a card. And it's on the white train, so I'll roll the white.
Roll a 1. That's a 2. So then a curse would show up.
Let me make sure I didn't roll. Okay, good. I love it. And that's to Charlotte. I think that's a new place for me. Yep. Charlotte and Knoxville.
2 off the top for me. There you go.
I'll take this green one, and I will take one off the top.
Melissa.
All right. I have completed Davenport to Charlotte.
She's getting a third piece of information. which should tell her exactly where Mama O'Connell is. That's depressing.
That's your friend.
I know. That's why I'm mad about it. Oh, and the $40. Unless she can't deduce it. Like she forgot the details, maybe? I don't know.
I just remember.
Okay. If you say so. You should know exactly where she is. You can do this during your turn at any time. So right now you can call her out. You only get one shot, though.
Okay, well, let me deduce. This is the only three. That's it.
That's the only three.
Okay.
I'm not looking at it. And what do? You will read it, and if you are correct, you'll get $40. If not, just pass it back to me, and we'll keep on going.
Oh, I think I know.
You have all the information. All the information is on the task. Well, I guess I got to focus on a different game. I mean, I don't know.
Start grabbing tickets.
I'm hoping I did enough in the past.
Oh, I think you probably did. If we just total up everything, I think you probably.
I don't know. Melissa and I were talking about it. We were like, we think Joe might have this.
No, you had like.
I had some big games, but
You had several.
They were all
you
on the
had,
ticket.
You had at least 160 points more than I did before yesterday, and then I did 40 better than you yesterday, so that's still like 100 and something.
it's all the other things, though,
And so,
like the
I mean, I'll
postcards,
get-
stocks, all
Yeah,
that.
the stocks you may be weak on.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think that's going to
But
be...
that's
the part
only
of it.
20 points to the winner, and the second place gets 15. So
True.
it's not a big.
It's not a gap.
It's
yeah.
not a big thing to.
All right.
And the
You get
and
one
the third
city.
and the third place person gets money.
Is
too.
it Omaha? It's not Omaha. So, Rap, you might be off unless she's just wrong. But Melissa believes she knows where Mama O'Connell is. You get one shot. And what's the number?
How do we verify?
She reads it, and she's just got to be honest and be like, crap or yay. And then she'll
I guess
show
if you
us.
claim it, then you can pass it around.
She
Everybody.
can't, yeah,
If
she
you
can't say
miss it,
yay, and then they come see it.
hi-
No.
It says retire this card. Put it back
Yeah,
on.
it says tear it up and burn it. All right.
This part of our history is so horrific. We
Wait,
just want to.
so do I say anything right now?
This is the time you get one shot to announce
So
it.
I announce it and then, okay.
You hold up, yeah, announce one city name out loud, and then you read it, and if it's correct, you show us.
Maybe it's,
She's in Denver. Okay, this is 204.
But you're not in Denver. Nobody's in Denver.
You're wrong. Read it secretly to see if you're correct. If you never collect, and then I guess you could read it out loud because only one rest it can happen. So, are you ready to read out loud, or am I putting it back?
I'm ready to read out loud.
All right, we'll read it.
You corner one of her associates and find out that Mama O'Connell is in Denver. If you were incorrect, your efforts were wasted. Put this back into the post office. If you were correct, you move in and arrest her. Show this card to the other players and collect your $40. Then retire this card. Woohoo! I got me a robber. Now I got me a Mama O'Connell.
Yeah.
I'm good at cracking these people down.
Yeah, you get that part. It's not so much the ticket finishing part. But
I just track all the people down.
when it comes to manhunts, yeah, building tracks, no.
Yeah, it's next door.
Yeah, she didn't go far.
Ooh, 40 big one.
Yeah, I only had one hit. Regina was 3 cities away. What was the other 2?
I can't tell you, can I?
It's over. The rest is happening.
It's at 3 from Little Rock,
3 from Little Rock.
Okay.
That makes
and then
sense.
she read one that would.
And what was the one that we didn't get?
2 from Baja. Baja.
Baja. Yeah.
And as soon as I read that one, I was like, oh.
Triangulate.
Because when y'all kept saying Omaha, I was like, well, from the 2 that I read, yeah, that makes sense. Because 3 from Regina,
So you really
3
needed-
from
you
Little
really
Rock.
needed
So
all 3 to
I
do it.
had,
Really did.
Because I was like, oh, wait, but that could be Omaha. But as soon as I read Baja, I'm like, there ain't no way you can get from the, you can't get there in 2. You can't. Like, you could have maybe in 3. 1, 2, but not in 2. So that's when I knew it's like, yep.
We witnessed your escapades. You don't have to keep telling us.
But you really did have to have all of them.
And I went in there at night, and she put up a fight, and I just punched her in the face. And $40 fell out of her pocket.
Not so much ticket to.
Did you get your $40?
Oh, I'm good at.
Yeah, she could.
So I'm good at banditoing.
Guess so. You still get a turn. Because at the beginning turn, you looked at a card, and then you announced, and now it's your actual turn.
And I wasn't even there for her. I was in Denver looking for treasure.
I'm gonna
Wow.
take a card from the top because we still need locomotives on to put things down. So I'll take a card from the top and another card from the top.
2 from the top.
It's gonna be
Go ahead, Joe. Oh, wait.
Oh, an event! Oh, yay! Good. No more locomotive necessary. But that could
We
be
have
worse.
Aftershock and Baja.
Ooh.
All bridge in the Baja.
Does that mean my knocked over train goes back up?
It's still hurt.
So I get 2 of mine go down.
All of it. Or, yeah.
Yeah, those aren't bridges.
Oh, all the bridge ones? Does that
Yeah,
what
it just says, turn all the plastic trains. It says all the bridge routes into Baja are damaged. Turn all the plastic trains for these routes on the sides.
Yeah, so if you have something that says you're going to Baja in order to complete it,
But I guess, yeah, you
still have
just
to
have to pay
fund
one locomotive for,
for the whole thing.
for the whole thing. Yeah, so it doesn't really.
Yep.
All right, so you get another card? Or did you get one?
I already got one.
Okay. Well, that's good.
We can play the game again.
I'm going to take, wait, let's see.
I'm taking back my ticket.
I'm going to take a black one,
For,
and then I'll take a green one.
you caught her. Can't believe it.
Good thing it wasn't an event.
What? Why?
Because I can't get money from that. But that's those things. Those
Yeah,
are
that's
events.
those things.
Yeah, that would have been bad. I would have gotten rid of that. But
Congrats.
Yes,
But I hear you're cursed, so you do not get the money. We don't pay cursed people around here.
Witch!
Yeah, which?
no, this is not my nose. They put this on
She
me.
killed Mama O'Connell with witching.
No.
She hexed that. All right. Whose turn is it?
It is mine. I'm gonna go for a card from the top and a card from the top.
3 yellows. I'm going to Charlotte. I mean, Charlotte. No, full. Yeah. I'll take a card off the top. Of course, it's an event card because that's how I do it.
More events.
Oh, wait.
Ooh,
Aftershock in San Francisco.
Oh no! Oh, God, your poor little train.
My train's over. That's
Do you
okay.
punch that since you
Yeah.
Yeah.
train's
that
not
gets
going?
Oh, we should have punched
Oh, I
this
should
one
have
too.
punched that one too.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, y'all's poor little trains. Bridge done fell down.
It's my turn.
Yes.
Did you draw a card?
I did.
Okay. I'm gonna do 2 greens from Philadelphia to Norfolk. And I draw a card.
Alright, I'm gonna use 3 here, blue. But see, when it's like this, I don't get that money, huh? Because I'm going on that gray track.
This is game 12. Why are you asking
Where are
these
you going?
questions?
I've ever done that.
Where are you going?
Oh, from New York to Buffalo. I don't think I've ever done that where I used my color to put on a gray track.
Okay.
Because I didn't want to waste the money.
You're just looking at the board for money.
Yeah, so.
There's just not money everywhere. Unlike
Yeah.
your experience today, there's not just.
I want money!
Yeah, you got a treasure. You caught Mama. I mean,
And she wants her $4 for finishing
Yes,
this,
come on, where's the money from my
for
company?
temporarily putting her
You do
signs
have
on her
to
already
pay
built
Joe.
route. Yeah.
Oh no, I have to pay Joe.
but you get a big city bonus.
Okay. $70 there, and she's like,
Yeah.
Here's your.
"Here's a."
Let me dig for the change.
Oh, and I did get a card.
I got my alms cup out over here.
1 red card.
Okay,
I'm just
you-
going from New York to Philly, and I'll just draw off the top.
I'm gonna do New York, Boston, and I take a card, and I'm done.
Okay. I'm gonna use 2 green to go Savannah to Atlanta. 2 ones. 1 here's or 1 for the Atlanta, and I get a card for Savannah. And I get to mark something. Savannah. I think I'm already with those.
pickle. A little pickle. Well, take a black card. Yeah, give me that mining pick. Always default mining pick. I'll go with the other one, so it didn't really matter. That's me.
All right, I'm gonna do one red from Savannah to Jacksonville, and I get a card.
Well, that ticket's dead now. Oh no. Oh gosh. Oh, I don't know.
One green. We'll go in Pittsburgh, Lewisburg. I'm gonna pay Melissa $1 at this point. It doesn't matter. Thank you. Go ahead, Joe.
All right, I'll take a red event card. Black market maps. Not
Selling.
no. This is the you can buy one for.
Oh, it came back up from the shuffle.
Yeah. And then I'll just take one off the top, and I'm done.
This isn't working out, man. This is bad. Let's go with, this is rough. I'm gonna play one yellow. We're gonna go Sacramento, Cemetery City. Get $2 for that. Go ahead, Drew. How's it going?
It's stressful.
Why?
Please twin answer.
How you doing with this?
I got a couple columns, one row. Not a lot.
I've been marking them. I got 5 done.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of at the cost of my game, though. My game's gonna
Yeah.
tank.
Going to do 2 red.
Unlike the last time, I was very
Go here.
conscious of my tickets this time. So
That's great.
It's like
I was too. It just hasn't worked out.
gotta do the tickets. Oh, the red comes something.
Okay. Give you $1.
Thanks. Do you want to buy any maps?
I don't.
Such a scam. But there is one thing left, and it's probably 25.
I'll buy a map.
Oh my gosh.
I'm hoping that
Someone
thing
fell
comes up
for
and
it.
it stays up long enough for me to unload the maps.
Right, my turn. I'm gonna do 4 black trains
Oh, the other
from
thing.
Tampa to
It's an
Mobile.
investment.
And I get a card for that. And please go to discard. And I mark Tampa on my little paper.
Let's do the blue card.
Oh, shit.
One from the top. Yeah, no, I'll learn it for next game.
For next.
All right, I'll take one off the top. And I'll take another one off the top.
I will do the same one off the top. And one off the top.
5 blue. Going from Portland to San Fran. That'll be $4 for me. I'll take a 5. Return a 1. Good. And that was for the bridges, not for red.
Take one off the top. And another one off the top.
I am using one yellow train to go from Knoxville to Atlanta. And you'll get to start. And this goes to discard.
3 black trains. San Francisco, Nuevo Los Angeles. That's for $6. Go ahead.
I'll take one off the top. And I'll take another one off the top.
Okay. One blue. Go from, I'm going to piggyback to go from Tampa to Miami. And I get a card for the big city. And I mark Miami on my little thingy.
Baja to Phoenix for 2 red trains.
Oh no.
That's bringing me down to 2. I'll take a 5, return a 1. This is for bridges. That's my turn. Yep, 1 turn left. Except for president over here. It's 2 turns.
Alright, I have to do piggyback on San Antonio to Monterey.
Okay. Oh, connect the 2. Don't forget you have 2 trains knocked over here. I don't know if that's going to be important to you.
I have it. I'm alright.
Alright. Just a heads up.
No, this is a terrible game.
I mean, I'm just making the best of a bad situation here. Melissa.
No, I'm going treasure hunt.
Oh, you're treasure hunting. Never mind. That's what that's for.
Well, it's also connected, but I was just waiting till I didn't realize. I mean, I knew it was coming. Alright, there's 1. So there's.
We got A. Oh no. Shaping up to be a bad run.
There's a B.
B. Oh my gosh. 4th is
There's
a
an
skull.
F.
Oh, it's like one of my
There's an
runs.
E.
Oh, that's not great.
And that's it.
That's it. Wow. Do you want to exchange any? It's at this point, who cares, right?
I mean, that's my last turn, and that's.
Yeah, it is. All right, Melissa, take a turn, then I'll take a turn, then you take a turn. I've done all I can on the time, too. There's so much more I want to do, but I just don't have enough trains or turns. I guess I could have prolonged it one. Oh, well, I didn't.
I'm going to have to do this because I don't have another.
Dang, I actually should have. I should have prolonged it
Yeah,
one
you
more.
should have.
Because I'm still going to have 1 train left.
My
That's a
locomotive's
bummer.
going to help. 1, 2, 3 locomotives go here from
Just another bad decision for
Mobile
me.
to Atlanta. And Joe gets a book. And I mark. I think I have Mobile and Atlanta already. Mobile, Atlanta, yes. Okay.
I got so ticket focused. I forgot about my timetable.
All right.
That's okay. I'm playing 1 red train to piggyback in here, Melissa. Piggybacking here in Little Rock. And that's $4 to me. I'll just take 4, I guess, because I don't see any more. For the red path. That's my final turn. I'm going to start exchanging some things. Melissa with the final turn.
You gave me this card, but I don't see any single 1 paths I'm not already at that can take this color that I haven't already
What do you?
marked here.
Oh, well, I mean, you get a few points for the.
Oh,
Are
yeah,
you on
because
the
I
train?
have 1 less train. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd have 5 trains instead of 6. I don't know if that makes a difference, but I can't remember. But it could be
Yeah,
1
I'm
less
getting-
train.
Yeah, pretty much.
And the hole over here.
Yeah. All right, well, I'll use this one card you gave me. And I think that Atlanta to Charlotte's the only path available with a yellow that I'm not already at. That's one path.
Yep, you'll owe Joe $1. I don't think it's worth it. Now you can make a yellow here.
All right, I'll make a yellow. Why not? I finally made it to California.
Welcome to California. We've been waiting for you.
There you go. There you go. Little yellow train that could.
Part of California now.
Yay! I finally
All right,
made
first
it.
step
So I
is
made it from, where was that?
San Francisco, Sacramento.
San Francisco, Sacramento.
Is that going to get you anything? No, you're not even close to that side.
No.
Yeah, I made a mistake not prolonging it. I wanted that
Yeah.
little yellow track. That would have been $10 to me. Oh well. Playing my locomotive to fix Nuevos Los Angeles. To finish my transcontinental path.
Okay, I can pay one to fix mine, but
Oh, you got a huge stack of cards there.
yeah, no, I needed one more turn.
All right. Other things we do. Let's total our stuff.
I did not get but one ticket.
But one ticket?
Yeah, I needed one. That's why I said I needed one more turn.
That's a vital connection.
Yeah.
I actually lost a ticket as well.
1898.
Did you get all your tickets?
I got all my tickets.
Whoa, okay. I know who's winning this one.
Yay.
Or I suspect.
Yeah, I knew I knew I was already in last. So
The year was
just my cash is
1898.
terrible.
My dead gambles. There's so much to blame in this.
Yep.
Yep, 1898.
Let's see, how many coins
Final
in
year.
hand?
Yeah, I've been richer in the past.
You have no bonus for trains, and
So I failed a 13, but I got a 13, so they kind of
Okay.
cancel each other out.
I'm in the hole.
Yep, I just needed to connect to Dallas, which I just didn't have enough trains for.
We don't do negatives, right? We just do.
Yeah.
Well, on the as far as your total, you don't do negatives, but you do have a total ticket value that can go negative.
Okay. I've got a card. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's going to be 0 anyway.
That's a painful score.
Yep. I needed blues. I couldn't get a blue to fix Atlanta to Charleston there. That's all I needed.
This one didn't get done. This one did.
And then I didn't want to do to connect that one and do the treasure search until I wanted the thing to pay out to turn in cards because I was like, I don't want to do treasure search anymore because I have 3 A's.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah, I just had 2 sets.
yeah,
E's and
I
C's.
had terrible draws with that. But anyway,
Yeah, we had some bad luck, and Melissa had good luck. This reminds me of the game we played last year in 1895, where it just wasn't my game. This one was less not my game, but still.
I was doing well with this, and I needed. That was the problem. As I was trying to go. I needed to complete one more.
Well, I got
I
my-
needed Mobile, and that's what I was trying to. I guess I shouldn't have waited for that, but
So I got my 3 that I showed from Mom O'Connell's capture. So those I have for sure. This is New York to Miami. That's why I had to piggyback here. And then
I made
there was
it.
too many piggybacks there, so I had to work all the way around that a ways instead of here. Because that one little train messed me up. So they go all the way around.
You had some reasonable tracks.
And they
I
go
had
all the
some
way up to
unreasonable
New York.
ones.
So that
I had 2 that started off. I had Baja to Norfolk and
I can't do
and
math.
Hermosillo
It's a
24 plus 22.
yeah.
Hermosillo
10,
to Bangor.
24, 22. So that's 4, 5, 6,
46.
6. Yeah, 46.
Yeah, she beat me.
Yeah, I would have had like 60.
6.
And I had a $1. I mean, I also missed that one. That was Montreal to Quebec.
Oh, yeah, if I had finished my route to Dallas,
Oh wait, no.
you took 2 of them.
Yeah.
Ah,
Well,
wait, I did this
you
wrong.
blocked me there in San Antonio to use
I
it.
know,
And I
yes.
was like, oh.
You didn't use. Did you piggyback?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah, I used it just that last turn.
Oh, that last turn.
I have a card that let me piggyback again. I have a postcard
right.
that let me do it again, but I never used it.
So you get the bonus out of it.
8, 9, 10.
So, and I never used my. I got this tunnel guy. I was like, oh, I'll go do the tunnels.
Oh, I still wanted one. She got 135.
Yay!
Yeah.
I
That was way too. What'd you end up with?
Well, 91.
'Cause
Yeah,
I had-
I assume she had over 100.
Well, because From
Did you get 0?
Yeah. I had
Rough one.
little cash, and then all my money was in tickets and doing time things, and then the worthless treasure.
How'd you do on your timetable?
So I have 4.
Okay. I managed to get 5. I robbed myself of that
That's what I'm
last
saying.
one.
I needed Mobile, and I would have had the 5th one.
1, 2,
So give Joe that caboose card. We're still going to run through everything because that's what we're supposed to do. Retire an event. Joe?
The workers' strike. No more unions. Union busting.
Yeah, that one's
There's the
stunk.
caboose and president.
All right, step 3 is check the pause card.
20, 40, 60, 70.
The final tally. Everyone ready for this?
These are my 5 trains left. 4 points in and my
Yeah?
tickets. Wait, I didn't punch my tickets yet.
Wait on Melissa to punch her tickets.
Yep. I want to make sure we just do it all, Jim. Punching my tickets since I finished them all. No passports, though. Oh, this one gets retired.
Yeah, what if they have to go back through and look for the double punch it?
I was wondering that too.
Oh, and I retired this one, too. New York to Miami.
I got one.
You got one to punch?
I got one to punch, but not to retire.
Oh, there you go. Punch. Yeah. I retired 2. Punch 2.
We're out of space. Come on. All right, are we ready?
I think so.
Here we go. I don't know. Justice is served. The trial of Mama O'Connell is brief. The evidence is overwhelming. She hid as long as she could, but will spend the rest of her days in jail. Reeves Rails ends up buying O'Connell Lines and creating a rail empire. The ghost of Thaddeus Reeves finds rest at last. Cornelius Banks, now an old man, finds a new career working the carnival circuit, telling tales of his youth spent as an infamous train robber. The 20th century is about to dawn. A new world awaits. I was really hoping there was a twist where she was actually innocent.
Oh, I found her. Guilty.
But who won? Each player empties their vault and office and gathers the following: their bank slips, their shares, their postcards, their circus flyer, oh yeah, I remember that, and their timetable. Wow.
Oh dear, we got a lot to go over.
And the back says, did anyone miss any games? It gives you like a default amount. That's funny. I wish I would have missed the last 2. I would have got 120, 140 if I just sat here and watched y'all play.
Like, I missed that game. What's going on?
Yeah.
Okay, nothing in the old office here because everything's out, so that's good. Now, how do we open this little vault thing, Bob? Where's the little tabby tab? Oops, tabby tab. Ah! No, pop inward. Ah, there it is. There's the vault.
Yeah, I wish I would have participated more in that carnival, but I kind of got burned on that too. I don't know.
All right.
I think I've got too much burn in this game.
So now we can write all the monies of the bank
Yeah,
slips.
if you want to.
On the
You can
outside.
write on the
now.
back if you want. I'm just getting it all out.
I
'cause-
find it very poetic. I won the first one and I ended it strong. So started strong, ended strong.
That's all you can hope for. Look at all this history in our hands. Don't forget the banknote from this one.
Yeah, I have that one under here somewhere.
All right, I'm going to keep reading because there are more things to read. Score shares. Each player separates their shares by color, counts them, and announces how many they have to determine who has the most shares for each company. Ties are broken by the lowest numbered share. Oh, that's the number of significance. You must have at least one share in a company to score points for it. Record the bonuses for most shares, second, third, and fourth in each company on the back of this card, then total the results. Okay, so we have a score sheet here. So we'll just score it on that.
I'm still
We're doing shares.
organizing.
I think I did okay on shares. This is my stack.
I did not
Pretty
do
good.
good on shares. I mean, I got shares, but I didn't do very well.
I mean, I may have spread it out too much. I don't know.
Oh, these I don't. It didn't say to retire these, but I already collected all this money during the game for the robber. These are just like postcards.
Why'd
I
you
just
keep
gave
them?
Oh, it didn't say to retire them, so I kept them in my vault.
Just as a trophy.
Yep. Alright, here's all my bank slips.
I gotta take out some of these. It's getting
And then-
tan here.
I managed to keep these postcards, so I got points.
We all got that kind of thing.
There's a postcard I never read to y'all. So I guess I can read it now.
Go for it.
I had a lucky coin this whole time
Oh.
that if I were to use it, I could have gotten an extra turn in any of my games. But if I kept it, it was 6 points at the end of the game.
Oh, right. Yeah, I had one of those, but I just wanted those things out from in front of me.
I wanted the points.
All right, I
And
get
this
the.
was mine.
I had the most yellow and green.
Well, let's start there. Let's start with green.
Oh, I haven't.
Melissa, are you ready?
I was still organizing.
We're doing shares right now, though.
Okay, shares.
That's what the card tells me to do.
Okay, shares first. That was, these are bank notes. So,
Yes. True. Melissa. All right. So I have one green share. How you doing on green?
I have one green share.
I had all the rest. That's why
You
I
have
said.
all the rest. Okay, so I have the lower one. I have 3 out of 10, so that makes me second, and Melissa's third. So Melissa gets 10 for
You
that.
have 3.
I have the 3 out of 10. You have the 9 out of 10.
I have the yellow.
We're doing green right now.
But I'm saying we both had 1, so how are you second and I'm third?
They're numbered
This
in
is-
the corner.
I
Oh, they're
read this.
Oh, they're numbers. Oh, I have
She
the,
wasn't listening when I
I
was
have the
reading
9
it.
out of 10.
Oh, the company. Oh, I did this wrong. So this is me. This is Joe. This is Melissa's blue. I just wrote our names in the spots. I was wondering why they did that way. It was weird looking. All right. So for me, I am 15. It's very confusing because there's 2 logos of each. Melissa got 10. Joe, you get 20 for green. Moving on to yellow.
I've won that one too.
I have 2. I have 1 and 2, so I get it.
Oh.
That was totally unintentional, which is nice. Moving on to white, I guess.
So what do we do with these now?
I have 4 of these.
I have 3.
They just set aside.
So she has 3. I have.
3.
Who has the lowest?
I have
I have-
5 out of 10. That's
I
low.
have 1, 2,
She has
10.
the 1. So she gets the 15. Melissa gets the 15 for white. I get the 20. Joe gets the 10. All right, moving on to black, I guess. I have 2.
I have 2,
6.
and I've got.
Melissa gets the 20. I have the 4. So I get the 15. Melissa gets the 20. Joe gets the 10. I haven't gotten third yet.
Yeah, you're getting the
I
tie.
think I got the bulk. Yeah, from tiebreakers. I have 5 blue.
I have 3.
Oh, that's settled then.
Oh, blue. I have 2.
And Joe has 3, you said?
Yeah.
So 15 to Joe. Melissa gets 10.
We're firing Melissa.
Yeah. Yeah. And then red, I have so many of these.
I have 2.
I have 7.
I just have 1.
I
All
have
right,
2.
that settles that. Getting 1 is not bad, though.
No.
Like, if you have another way to get money
I
out
had
of
at
those,
least 1 in every color, so
Does
that's
it
not bad.
it seems like the payout for 1 is huge. So who was second on red?
I had 2.
I have 1.
Okay, Melissa with 15. Joe with 10. All right, so that's all 6 companies. Let's see.
Do we do white?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we did white.
Yeah, I have the 3. I have the
Oh, okay, that's right.
You said here you were third.
Third.
Yeah. All right, so let's do the math for all this. So 40 there, 25, 65 plus 20. 85 points for Joe. I'll just write that somewhere. Or, I mean, it'll be here. It'll be here. It's fine. So that's 60, 80 points for Melissa. 30, that's 50, 105 for me. Yeah. So that's 60, 70, yep. All right, so we're just gonna leave that out here. We're gonna move on to the next card. Hey, Fat Fluffy Rhino. Thank you for the follow. We're just going through our final scoring. If you're sensitive to spoilers for Ticket to Ride Legacy, look away. But thank you. This is the final game. So, yeah, come back on Monday. We're streaming. Here we go. So this one's going to be for The winner of the 1898 game turns this card over and asks each player for the value of each categories shown. Okay. Well, that would be Melissa. Oh, okay. She wants to do all these. So here you go. You're responsible.
Well, oh,
You want me to do it?
yes.
Okay.
I designate as winner.
Okay. So the first thing we're looking for is shares, which we have written over there. So I have 105. Joe had 85. And Melissa had 80. Circus flyer. Don't forget the back of it. I had 45.
I also had 45.
Melissa, what's your giant score?
64, 65, 67, 69,
72.
72.
Plus 5?
77.
Yep, 77. Timetable. I managed to get 5 of them done, so 50 points.
I got 4.
Let's see, I think I have it.
There's one thing here that's going to take us a long time. That's bank slips.
Oh, it was one
Oh,
away.
I should have
Never
been
made it
retired.
to whoever's on Jimmy's. Didn't get.
All right, so 30 plus 20, 54. Postcards is the next one if you want to.
I had 3 on the timetable.
30 points on the timetable. I was wondering why that took so long to score. Postcards.
I have 42 from the postcards.
42 for New Haven.
Let's see what I got here. Postcard.
I'm giving us all an extra bank slip if you want to math your bank slips on it.
Yeah, I'm putting all mine right here.
Oh, that works too, what she's doing. But it's whatever you want to do.
Oh, just have it just in case. Alright, I gotta do these postcards. Wait.
Whew. I never broke 200. I'm going to calculator this.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that too.
So what you got, Melissa? Oh, you got a scratch pad. There's a lot of math
I
to do at
have
the end.
48 for my passports.
48 for your passports. All right, so I like that about this game is that it's taking every little thing you've done, meaning all of these sheets. That's what matters. In other games that we played, it wasn't like that. It was just like someone could just do really well at a point in time and win the whole thing. But this one, every little thing matters. And since we're going back in the past, I'm seeing some really bad games I had.
Oh yeah, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's not a lot of points.
I had a really bad one in the. Oh, that was today.
That was today. Yeah, it was so. I mean, that's like you played 11 games. So much calculating. So I'm sure you're watching. If you're watching this on YouTube at a later time and you've played this game, tell us what your scores are in the comments because, you know, I want to see how they sync up. You're watching it because you want to see how we sync up. I want to know how we sync up with you. If Joe has simply not played today, yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. But you know the potential's there. The potential.
Oh, I don't think so.
No, the potential to get a score.
Oh, you mean
instead of just sitting out?
I just sat out and
Yeah. Like if you just knew you were gonna fail, then yeah, that makes sense. Just sit out. But if you're like, I know I could do better than that, and you want to be proven wrong, I guess, and then that's that. All right, my employee did not pull its weight, but
Yeah, I didn't use mine at all because I didn't have any routes going through the tunnels.
I think I'm gonna calculate for this.
you want me to do it? This is what I got.
And then 2. Yep.
So I'm surprised they didn't break this down to like a point system. Like
Wait.
whoever won got 4 points. Then
What'd
after
you-
that,
I'm surprised the winner
What'd
did
you
get
choose?
a little bit better bonus, but at this round. But
was
I
that
didn't write down the number. Not that much.
that much?
I mean, that seems like a lot. Like, what?
It's 12 numbers added together, all around 50 to 100. Yeah, of course, that's that
I
much.
didn't think I had that many points.
I have 829.
829 in New Haven. 829. I have 1,125.
Yeah, that's why I knew you had at least 100 points.
So if they broke it down to like a point system, like first place gets 4 points, next place gets 3, then 2 to reduce the gaps, then the game would have been much like winning by a bunch wouldn't do anything for you, which I guess is why they did this, just to, if you won by a bunch, congrats, you earned it. Because I had that one big game with my stock market sales.
Yeah, that's why I remember you had 100.
132 in that game. Like
No, you had
132 coins in hand.
Yeah,
189
You
total.
had 100 points more than I did in that game. So
I had a game of 189 and 190. And then a 114, 123. Some big games. My lowest game,
Yep.
37.
792.
Oh, 26. That's my lowest game. 792. All right. Yeah, I guess I got to finish totals. So let's see. Adding Melissa's first. 792. 1,027. Followed by Joe's. 1,041. That's very close. Oh, her circus flyer.
yeah,
Because I was like,
that's what I was saying when y'all were saying I was like I knew she had like 60 something points just from that over me.
Yeah. But I mean, you edged her out by what? 14 points? 15? 14, something like that. Anyway, so we did this part, the but who won thing. We got this
How
thing
much did you
done.
get?
The player with the most dollars wins the campaign and is declared the most successful rail baron.
How much did you get?
Here's my totals. My total is 1379,
Woo!
followed by Joe with 1,041, followed by Melissa 1,027. Yeah, I guess a close up is. So pretty close game.
I was a
For those two.
contender.
I contribute my win to those big middle games. At the beginning and the end, I kind of fell off, but I did enough in the bank slips.
Yeah, you did that, and you won.
And the shares somehow.
You won the shares things with like few shares. You got like probably 15 points
Yeah.
that could have gone either
Oh,
way.
the shares you kept selling them back. Here, take the share. Here, take the share.
I knew I had banked a bunch
Like, no.
prior to that. And also, like we were saying, we were talking about $120 between at the most you can win is $120 out of that.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm glad I still
but the other point is,
still a contender.
even if you won all of them, you were only getting 10. You would only getting 50 points more than the third place.
Right.
So it was 5 or 6.
Small gap in between.
Yeah, that's why I thought I thought it was a bigger payoff for being first, but it really wasn't.
Well,
So we do have errata for after the campaign. Plus, we still have read the back of this card after you determine the campaign winner. Okay.
Oh.
So let's
I
bring
like
this up.
that I both caught the robber and Momoka, so I was just on a manhunt. I was like, I'm going to catch these people. They're not going to mess with my railroad.
All right. After you've determined a campaign winner, 1901 and beyond.
Ooh.
Your very own unique Ticket to Ride game. Now that you have finished the campaign, you can continue to play Ticket to Ride Legacy on your very own custom board.
Oh.
Take the rules and sticker sheet from the very bottom of the box to learn how to play Ticket to Ride after the campaign is over. These rules replace the current rulebook. Okay.
Oh, from the very bottom of the box.
And this says this is the bottom, which usually is a way to protect the bottom of the card or bottom of the deck. All right. So I'm guessing that's going to be under this. No. So shocking enough, they didn't put anything under here. I really thought something was going to be under here.
Maybe it's the
Nope,
bottom,
just a gap.
the bottom of the box. The
Yeah, no,
big
it's
box.
just funny that the gap was here.
I think it's just to hold the card.
I know, I just thought it for sure they'd be like, look under the story deck, there's something there. They got me. They got me, there's nothing there. All right, so under this, so there is something underneath. Yep, there is.
There's something there.
Quite a bit. Ugh, so much So they gave a big sheet of grays, which I imagine will cover.
Oh, so anything we didn't put colors on are now gray.
Could be. And then 1901 rule book. That's fine. Do not read these rules until you have finished the campaign. All right. So, yeah, they're showing a lot of grays over here. Overview, one-time preparation. Some rules are no longer in play. Oh, we still get to keep the piggybacks. That's cool.
Oh, yay, piggybacks. I like those.
There's no longer circus. Players pay the bank when they connect to a company town instead of each other to ease fairness. You no longer store things, of course. No longer build on track beds. Punching is no longer used. And the company boxes are no longer in play. And you do have a one-time preparation thing. So you're going to remove some things. But yeah, overall, it's a ticket to ride with events going on. That's kind of cool. Ticket to ride with events and big cities and stuff like that.
Do we put back in all the stuff that was retired? Like if we were tired of it?
So I don't think so. I mean, but we can go through all this. I mean, for those interested, I guess I'll read a little bit. After you finish the entire campaign, get your set ready for the replayable game by the following instructions below. Use gray track stickers found on the sticker sheet on the bottom of the box to sticker every remaining track bed space, including track bed spaces for tunnels that have not yet been completed. And then gather up all the materials from the game, including the materials in the storeroom and dead letter office, even if they are retired or completely punched. Then retire all the following materials permanently. Put them in the dead letter office. They will not be used again. So I guess they will be coming back.
Oh.
So you're going to get rid of the entire story deck. Going to get rid of all the postcards, including those that were never drawn. Company, bonus cards, circus flyers, timetables, claim cards, curse cards, ghost train, and ghost die.
Oh.
The robber, treasure map cards, and searching for lost treasure cards. Aw, I refuse. All remaining company town stickers, all remaining bank slips, all remaining track stickers, these 11 events, which they list 11 out here, and these 8 employers, and they list the 8 out there.
Are they getting rid of my employee?
If for those curious,
Locomotive engineer?
these are
Yeah,
the 11
imagine he
events,
stays.
Oh, he stays. Oh,
and those are the 8 employees.
very good. It's all the ones that are like, well,
They aren't event dependent or map dependent.
oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna
'cause
miss
he's
that
just
ghost train.
changing cards.
It'll be nice to go to the Haunted Waste and not have to worry about it. I really avoided that place. I never got cursed.
I didn't mind
I
it.
didn't want to get cursed.
The curses I got were like, meh.
Setting up each game, if everyone gets $20 in coins. Well, inflation, right? Newspaper's the same. We deal 5 tickets instead of 4. It's 4 train cards. Randomly choose a start player. Place the 10 employees face up, then beginning with the player right of the start player. So the last player would choose who gets the first thing. You use 50 plastic trains of your color.
So we're gonna get 50
Each player
instead
gets
of
a
the
piggyback.
56.
Shuffle the shares. Shares are back. So that's cool. And yeah, and then you go through it. Speaking of this, there's a scoring sheet. Copy this. Don't use this to copy it.
You may use a copy of this scoring sheet to write down.
Yeah,
each
make your own
player.
copies though.
You could probably laminate that.
So it'll be, and use a dry erase. So yeah, all the shares are listed here. Coins in hand, bonus for trains remaining, and tickets. So pretty straightforward. It's just a
I'd say make a
share version.
make a copy of that back sheet and laminate it.
You could just stick that last sheet in the laminator, right? Well, it feeds through, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll figure it out later. But that's Ticket to Ride Legacy.
What's the errata?
Oh, right. The errata. It's probably something in the new rule book.
It probably tells them to get rid of
Yeah,
it.
the one-time preparation says Dead Man's Gulch and Train Robbers event card, so they left out 2 things.
Oh, okay. So take out more.
Nothing major, though, but we can do all of that off-screen. But that's it for YouTube. What do we think? How we like it?
It's pretty good.
I really enjoyed this one as far as like a legacy, but I've also really enjoyed Ticket to Ride. You know, just the base game Ticket to Ride is one of my favorites. Like it's in my top 10. I've played, the little ones. So when you got started, you almost felt like at the very beginning, you're kind of like playing those little box Ticket to Ride. It's like, oh, like we could only go 2 or 3, small routes. And then as it builds, like, oh, this feels like more Ticket to Ride. So you get a feeling of building, which builds into the legacy. And I, even though I didn't win and, didn't have a lot of big high scores, I did win a couple games, and I feel very proud that I caught Mama Okama.
You made some events happen, some
Yes.
memorable moments.
Yes, so that's what I love about legacy games too. It's not just about like, oh, am I gonna win? Yeah, that's cool, you get to win, but the moments in a legacy game are important too, because like, oh well, even though I didn't win, I got to do this, and it makes it a little more fun.
I agree with that. I'm more proud of my bull market moment than I am for winning.
It's like
that moment where I was just making cash
I was like,
crazy.
Don't let an
That was
event card
great.
come up, please. No more events. No more events.
Yeah.
So and I kept just trying to like, come on, 2 cards.
Well, it was amazing how the single
didn't
card I
come
kept
up.
drawing was the one I needed,
Yeah.
and it just kept going.
That went amazing.
It was more
I was like,
memorable
when you
than-
started that, I was like, all right, well, he's gonna go ahead. I thought you were gonna get about 6, 7 times, maybe 8 times.
Right.
Then you did it like twice as many times.
It was like, oh my gosh, where's the next event? Come on, event, show up.
Yeah.
And I wasn't getting. Every time I didn't have the thing to what matched. I didn't have, and so
Yeah.
I was like, do I chase those or not? Because you were gonna pull one, you were gonna take one, and so I was like, no.
Yeah. Early on, I put out these single red things. I didn't know what was going to happen with the company bonuses, but I think that helped me in the long run of making little bits of change here and there.
Mm-hmm.
Always having a place for my company bonus to go. And toward the end, I stopped using them as much, but it was always nice to have in my back pocket to just go out there and do that. So that just happened to pay off in a nice way. But yeah, I feel good about this. Do you think this game, unlike most of the other legacy games that we played, we never go back and play them, even though they're always like, hey, you can go back
I
and
would
do
go back
it.
and play this. I would like
This,
knowing.
yeah, this is back to basic ticket.
Yeah, it's
Ride
like knowing
thing,
that
so.
you get a little extra, but like just gray tracks, basic. Like we built this board, so you're gonna get still the same basic colors, just like a regular Ticket to Ride. But now we get a little extra. Like we're gonna have events, we're gonna have stocks. We get to, get coins instead of like, cause that was the one thing that I always was so confused about regular Ticket to Ride was the scoring. How it's like, okay, if you have 1 train, you get 1, and the 2, the 2, and the 3, and the 4, and the 4, and the 7, and the 7, and the 5. Like, it was always more. Well, here it's just, okay, you do this, I get these coins. Easy peasy. Yeah, like I really like the coins, the changing the points as coins.
And they keep that alive in the long run.
I like that. I would definitely go back and play like the after campaign. I would play the after campaign.
And
for
you
sure.
get to put together a big puzzle at the start of the game. 'Cause
Yeah, it's
that's
like
all in puzzle
what,
pieces.
what could you ask for more? You get trains, you get a puzzle. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like right up my alley.
Put together a big puzzle, then play Ticket to Ride.
Yeah. What's not to love?
So yeah, we'll finalize this in the aftermath. But if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you subscribe, post your score below if you played this game, or tell us what you think about Ticket to Ride. But this is the conclusion of Ticket to Ride Legacy here at iHeart Board Games.